The other thing I think is going to happen, the regulatory environment is going to be there. I'm going to quote another basketball great who had to be agile in his career change, and that was Grant Hill. I was on a Zoom call with him during COVID, and somebody asked him, said, "Well, what was your biggest lesson in everything? You had an incredible career going.
Yeah.
Of course, he was the next Michael Jordan. You and I are Chicago area guys. I'm not sure we
Hmm.
agree with that on anybody, but he
No
would."
way.
But he made the statement that he blew out his ankle, his career was
Yeah.
gone. And he said, "Yeah, I learned a big lesson, and I learned a big lesson that still counts today as a businessman, that change is inevitable and growth is optional.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
if we don't address the regulatory issues and support the ones we believe in and collaborate and work and challenge as needed with the agencies that govern us,
Mhm.
to be able to keep things at affordable price and accessible to consumers, uh, that growth is not going to be optional. It's going to be non-existent. Now, why is that important? Because we're selling supplements into 92 countries right now. Sometimes it goes up close to 100, sometimes it drops to 90. But we've got a solid base, and one of our largest growth areas is international. NPA is an international company. NPA understands the international regulations,
Hmm.
and some of the other organizations are good at it and get it some too. But again, the fact that the leadership at NPA is engaged in this and understands it, I think is an asset not just to the companies who join NPA, but to the industry as a whole and to consumers too.
For sure. For sure.